Bonjour tout le monde, je suis Bob Ray.
Bob Ray is the permanent representative of Canada to the United Nations, and he joins me now. Bob Ray, it's good to see you again, sir. Thanks for being here.
Well, joining us now is Canada's ambassador to the United Nations, Bob Ray. Ambassador, thank you for making the time.
Bob Ray is a stalwart. He is so often Canada's voice of conscience and conviction.
Bob Ray is going to show us around the United Nations, the Olympics for Nerds.
No, thank you so much. Good
Let's
of you
go.
to come. Delighted to be with all of you. The world is changing all the time.
Nous devons saisir les opportunités qui existent et qui sont devant nous pour faire la différence, leaving no one behind. We have to find within ourselves the ability to create unity where there is division. We have to find inside ourselves the capacity to recognize the importance of accepting differences. Stop this war. Stop this war. Stop it before there is more death, more pain, and more hardship. Stop the use of threats. Take your finger away from the nuclear button and never put it back for as long as you live. And so I want to suggest that we need to seize this time and all the times that we have to make a difference.
Comment essayer de trouver la paix, la justice, la solidarité nécessaire.
And so, above all, we must learn how to stop ignoring and hating each other. We must pull together as one expression of humanity. And that also means we need a universal respect for human rights and fundamental freedoms for all, without distinction. Freedom not just for some people, but for all people.
We need to be determined to uphold the Charter.
This is the charter of the UN, and those are my father's initials, SFR, and then I added mine, RKR. I happen to have brought my copy of the charter with me. What does the charter say? Article 55 of Chapter 9, entitled International Economic and Social Cooperation, reminds all of us that the UN was not created solely to prevent war, but also to address the root causes of conflict, which are poverty, inequality, and exclusion. And just as that was true then, that is true today.
To celebrate the UN, to thank those who've made a sacrifice and who are making a sacrifice today, and to dedicate ourselves once more to the purposes for which the UN was formed.
And I would remind you, these are not just aspirations. These are obligations set out in the Charter. Peace would come. People say they want peace. They're the ones who can create peace with a snap of a finger.
Et le changement climatique n'est pas un problème pour l'avenir, c'est un problème pour maintenant.
When we assess the combined impact of deep poverty, unrelenting climate change, levels of violence not seen in generations, we must all understand that children and women are paying the highest price. This is why the Council acted as it did 25 years ago to prioritize protection for the most vulnerable. And that is exactly why this Council and all states must recommit to meet our obligations to the Charter, to international law, to ourselves, and the people we serve through the United Nations. Let justice and its enforcement finally be bound together into our common future. The lesson of civilization is that we all need to work together in our self-interest, but if we don't think about the common interest, we're in trouble. And if we don't think about what's beyond the horizon, then we are finding ourselves in a situation where we're ignoring the interest of future generations. It is so fundamental to human nature itself to let people be themselves, to let people be who they are, and to have the right to celebrate their own identity without repression, without division, without discrimination.
Just step up and help. That's really what you have to do. Step up and help. And listen and learn from the people that you're working with. This hall and all of the great halls of the United Nations, these are places where we don't only talk, we also listen. And where we don't always agree, sometimes we disagree.
And I just wanted to know why.
Because that's my job. My job is to listen to people. And I don't think we're ever going to get anywhere if we don't try to listen to people, understand what are they saying, why are they saying it the way they're saying it. I would ask all of you as we go forward to think about a couple of things. The first one is the enduring value of empathy. We should find it in our hearts to speak not only about the hatred against ourselves, our own group. We should find it in our hearts to speak more about the hatred that exists for others as well. That's what empathy means. It means the ability to really understand what other people are going through. And we should find it in our hearts to do that. And in order to do that, we not only have to demonstrate that capacity for empathy and understanding, we also have to really listen to what other people are saying. It's not what you do alone, it's what you do together. And I think that's one of the things that makes you a better uniter, if you like, or a better person who can work with others, is learning really how to listen. It's about empathy, and it's about listening. And finally, it's about action. It's important that we broaden our own horizons a bit as we look and listen to others who are working in different circumstances and who come at it from a different perspective. But it's critical that we work together. And let us keep in our mind's eye and in our hearts the realities of all those who have been killed, all those who are at risk, and all those whose security is still not sufficiently protected. We can't afford the luxury and frankly the ignorance that lies behind isolationism. We can't afford it. It will cost us dearly if we fall into that trap. Our engagement has to be first thing and foremost. I'm reminded of the words of Václav Havel, who said, and I quote, "Hope is not the conviction that something will turn out well, but the certainty that something is worth doing, no matter how it turns out." We cannot stop hoping in the sense that we cannot stop trying. We must create the space around us that allows us to continue to hope, but also allows us to continue to try. We must keep trying.
Mr. Ambassador, I would like to thank you for your dedication, your empathy, your hard work and leadership that helped us successfully standing together. Many thanks on behalf of this General Assembly.
Canada's fierce and inspiring ambassador to the United Nations, Bob Rae, who has provided a lifetime of dedicated service to our country.
Thank you so much for this chance. Merci beaucoup, Big Rich. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. That's it. See how that flies?